Okay, folks, I just wanted to take a minute to walk you through my expectations for your final reflection. As you can see, I'm asking for 2 to 3 pages, which is not too much. The final reflection works a lot like the other reflective journals that you wrote this semester, in that I'm asking you to look to your own writing for evidence for a claim that you're making about your writing. So you're going to want to think about writing your reflection using a claim, reasons, evidence kind of argumentative structure that we've talked about in class all semester. So I've got some questions here that I'm going to show you in just a second that should help you frame your thinking about the writing that you've done this semester, but I don't want you to answer them in a list. Like, don't do a paragraph for one, a paragraph for the other, a paragraph for the third. Don't do that at all. And in fact, I don't even need you to address every single question. What I want you to do, though, is to make a claim, a single claim, an argument about yourself as a writer this semester using a couple good reasons, right? Statement that you're making about your writing, a few because statements, right? Or how so statements that serve as reasons to back it up. And then the evidence that you're using to substantiate those reasons comes from your writing itself. So here are some questions. I want you to go through and read your actual assignment drafts, read your reflective journals, read the writing that you did this semester before you start to make a claim. See what you notice, see what you observe about yourself, and then make a claim that is backed up by reasons and evidence. And again, you're wanting to directly quote yourself from your writing throughout your final reflection. That is key to this assignment. Without quoting yourself, you will not be successful in this assignment. So here are some questions to consider about your writing this semester. So you can ask yourself, what have I learned this semester about writing for different audiences? In what ways do I alter my authorial voice to respond to different rhetorical situations? You can think about, the different work that a police report does, from a needs statement, from an argumentative essay, and you can think about how you've geared your own writing to different kinds of audiences. You can think about how you've integrated rhetorical appeals to ethos, pathos, and logos, appeals to expertise, appeals to emotion, and appeals to logic into your writing this semester. And with this one, you might want to think especially about your needs statement, because I can imagine that most of you are using multiple appeals throughout your needs statement. Thinking about organization, how is the way that I structure and deploy arguments changed throughout the semester? Where in my writing do I see myself using a claims, reasons, evidence, argumentative structure? How has my writing changed on the sentence level? What bad habits am I breaking? For example, are you still using the word this without a noun afterwards? If so, nip that in the bud. But maybe that's changed for you over the semester. Similarly, have you started to eliminate passive voice, those zombie sentences? So talk about how your sentence level skills have developed, how your sentences themselves have changed. These two are a little more broad. What will I take away from this class, and what has it kind of taught me about myself as a writer and learner? So again, I want this to be the very last assignment that you complete this term. Polish your e-portfolio, write this thing 2 to 3 pages in length. Be sure, again, to include quotations from your own writing as evidence for your assertions about yourself, just as you have done throughout many of our assignments this semester. So reach out to me if you have questions. Thank you for listening and watching, and take care.